Hello, it's me, Coco, and today I thought I would make a little plant mom video and talk to you about mutual aid because it has been pretty critical in making a comfortable move for me to a new city. But first, before we get into that, I just wanted to remind you that I am co-hosting a screening of The Story of Plastic with Emma from The Simple Environmentalist and Susie from Chew on That. So go down to the description box below and sign up through the Eventbrite, then you'll get an email with the link. You'll be able to watch the video through the month of April, and then on May 1st we're going to be on Instagram Live to talk about the movie at the times on the screen now, so make sure to mark your calendar and don't miss it because it's going to be so fun to hang out with you. Today I am cleaning my plants and just giving them a little bit of a sponge bath, really just because I heard that it's good for them and they've been getting kind of dusty. All I'm doing is I have a bowl of filtered water here and I have soaked this rag in the water, and I use filtered water because the water in Berlin is really hard and I don't want to leave mineral deposits on the plants because I don't think they're going to like that very much. Yeah, I'm just wiping off the leaves and taking the dust off of them because I don't know if you know this, but you know, plants get dusty. That's fact number one. Fact number two is that when plants get dusty, it makes them really susceptible to pests and mites, and those are no bueno for my little plant babies. So I'm just doing my due diligence, my little plant mom job, giving them a little wipe down, making them happy and healthy. I think I got maybe half of my plants from a plant store when we first moved here because I just didn't really know where else to get any. And then I realized there are so many people selling plants on eBay Kleinanzeigen, which is basically the German answer to Craigslist here. There's so many people getting rid of plants, and they're usually like bigger and cooler than the plants that you get at the plant store. So I kind of switched over to looking for plants on that site and have gotten some really cool things. And on top of that, there are people who are giving away plants on mutual aid groups, which I'm a part of on Facebook. And it's just been so nice to know that I'm a part of a community and that like this is how life is really supposed to be led. As a part of a community, nobody is a silo, nobody has to be a silo and just like figure everything out on their own. It's easy to just post a question if you need help with something. So many people are willing to give you advice. They're happy to give you advice and help you out. So I guess first I should talk about what mutual aid is. Really, it's a system of people helping people in different ways. Whatever you can do, whatever you can give. I mean, you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be poor to do mutual aid. All you have to do is just want to be a part of a community and to help people. And there are some different ways that I've seen mutual aid be offered, and I've seen this in Washington, DC and Berlin, where people just put stuff that they don't want outside for free, and then people who want it can just pick it up. And I think this is so cool because it reduces waste. All of that stuff doesn't have to go to landfill. It can go to a new home where it can be appreciated and given a new life. There are all sorts of other kinds of mutual aid things, like I saw somebody posted something about like needing medical help, and they just wanted to work so that they could pay for some medical bills, and some people were able to send them a link to another group for people who needed help with that kind of stuff. They could get money from people who just donate it to the fund. So I think that's pretty cool. I've learned a lot from mutual aid groups already about plant care, for example. That's how I learned how to wipe down the plants to keep them healthy. And I just picked up this guy. Look at this monstera. Isn't this gorgeous? I just love plants with like huge leaves. This leaf is fully like bigger than my head. And there's like a bunch of them. And this one even has a new guy coming out here. Can you see? Woo! Super exciting. The nice thing about being a plant mom is watching them grow, taking care of them and making sure everything's okay. So The thing is though, is that this one does have some black spots on it, and I don't know why. My best guess is that it was overwatered by the previous owner, but I'm just gonna post it to my group and see if I can get some answers. So I'm really grateful to have that kind of community, you know what I mean? I hope it's not a goner though, because it wasn't very expensive. I'll just tell you, it was 35 euros for this whole plant. And then when I was walking down the street, I saw a little kind of like secondhand store selling this pot, which is perfect for my kind of like industrial minimalist boho interior decorating style. So that was 5 euros. So altogether this was 40. It's not like that cheap, but it's also not that expensive. That comes out to like $50 for the whole thing. No regrets though, unless it has bugs and infestation that it's gonna get all the rest of my plants sick, but I don't think so. I find the easiest way to join mutual aid groups is actually looking for groups on Facebook, because there's so many people already there. It just feels like the perfect place to just like find people with similar interests or different kinds of needs. If it's out there, there's probably a Facebook group for it. So if you don't believe me, just go ahead and look and try to find a group. There are groups for selling clothes, there are groups for trading business advice and personal development advice, and I'm a part of a lot of vegan groups also. That's how I find cool spots to eat when I'm traveling. I think between mutual aid on the street and mutual aid on Facebook, that's been really working for me. I'm grateful to be in the position where like I don't need that much help, just like help with taking care of my plants and stuff. I even saw a mutual aid group about people who had pets, like dogs specifically, and don't have time to walk them, and then people who want to be spending time with dogs and can take them on walks or help socialize them and stuff. That was probably one of the coolest mutual aid groups that I saw. It's good. Like I even considered joining it myself, because if you guys have been here for a little while and you remember my dog Barley that Ryan and I had when we were in the States, she now is happily living with Ryan's family, but man, I miss her. And she was such a big part of like my anxiety treatment. She made me so much less anxious all the time. And the plants help with that a lot too, just to have another living being in the room. Yeah, I don't know, I miss having a dog. So if somebody wants me to like come and walk their dog, I think I would be happy to. And it helps them, because if you're a dog owner, you know, you gotta take those dogs out every day. Woo, looking so much better. I gotta find out how to get rid of these black spots. The soil is probably overwatered, because there's a lot of water. I'm gonna make this guy survive. Almost done. One mutual aid group that I kind of reached out to recently was like a girl skill trade group. And there's so many cool people out there, just like willing to trade some skills for things that they need. So for example, trading a yoga class for copy editing a paper or something. So there are lots of ways to connect and get your needs met while meeting the needs of others, and I don't know. I think that's awesome. So that's it for today's video. I'm almost done wiping down these plants, but I just wanted to say don't forget to sign up for the Story of Plastic screening. Again, the link is in the description box below. Make sure you do not miss that, because it's a really good documentary and I really want to share it with you. And also don't forget to subscribe to the Instagram so you don't miss the Instagram live chat, which I think is gonna be super fun and cool. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, thank you so much. And I think these guys are saying thank you also. Bye. That's it for this video today. And just wanna say thanks for watching, but also, ooh. But I just wanna say don't forget to subscribe. Well, subscribe, but what I meant to say.